Hello, and welcome to Instagram's Cozy Corner. As you can see, still not home, but wherever I go, I find a corner so we can talk through the drama. That was Namsoon. Guys, we are at the end. Thank you for sticking with me. And if you are just starting this whole thing, we just went through a whole review. Find the videos on my page, and while you are there, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video, share with your friends. I'm so grateful for you. Let's get started. Festive season, guys. Episode 15 and 16, we are out, y'all. Namsoon is done. At least please allow me to make that play. I'm not sure that anybody from Netflix is watching me, but in case they find it in the future and find this video, please don't do it. Don't do it. I know what you are planning to do. Oh my goodness, open ending and trying to play second season, third season. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. The first season crashed and burned. Let's not do a second season. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, let's get into a quick recap and then we can talk about our overall thoughts over the full show, because we are now done. Complete, totally finished. All right, quick recap. I guess I was wrong and right. The mother, the adoptive mother, she was not kidnapped. She was given a bomb so that she would die, because bad guy number one's full desire was for everyone to die. Well, it didn't work. Detective Hishik saves the day again, but our girl still got the drug. Fuck the guy. And it was supposed to be, you know when you watch a show like Bad Guy versus Good Guy and it's like the last fight, that fight, that it was supposed to be that, but again fell flat, like a lot of things in this show. This was not where it ended. What ended up finishing Bad Guy number one was Pavel itself. Pavel came, and I was wrong. The guy from Opulentia is not the kid on the picture. The kid on the picture appeared, never saw him before, but last episode here he is. Because, you know, in the last two episodes, I feel like that's what the show did. It's in my opinion very lazy writing, just creating new character like 30 seconds before the end. We have now found the father of Rushio. We have now found the best friend of Rushio that would kill him, but then no. And how it ends, Rushio killed himself. Did I say that there was gonna be spoilers? I'm not recommending this show, so it's fine. If you are going to watch it, or if you were watching it with me, watch it. Sorry. If you have not watched it yet, don't do it. At least if you are on our side and you want like the romantic cutie kdrama, this is not it. Again, all of those scenes in between that was supposed to like lighten the atmosphere fell flat because, you know, everything was too heavy. Let me backtrack. At the end of episode 15, a girl took the drug. Rushio just left her to die, I guess. Grandma saved the day by lifting up the Buddha statue. Again, English is my second language, guys. Well, she picked up the statue and statutes. She picked up the thing. By using so much power, it helped bring shock, I guess, Namsoon back into being operational. Then she proceeded to fake fight Rushio, but then that didn't go anywhere. She just hurts him, and then he goes into hiding. But even like that, that's not what kills him. Pavel killed him. Well, Pavel education killed him, because in the end, he was given a gun. He shot himself in front of a girl and the police, and that was supposed to be the end of that. And then it was a run to find the antidote before Pavel found it. And I think that's really it. Grandma got her happy ending with her boyfriend, because grandpa was like, yeah, I'm gonna let you go. But at the end of the series, at the table with family, it's still grandpa that is there. The boyfriend is still nowhere to be found. But whatever. So grandma is fighting for the elderly. Mother is like, I'm taking down the whole Pavel, and I'm gonna come back to that. And our Namsoon became a police officer. Is that how you become a police officer? You just need to help in an investigation and that's it? I was so confused about that. When I saw her in uniform at the end, I was like, is that how it's supposed to happen? Chic parents are supposed to be like funny people that came at the end, and when they discover that they're super rich, they're like, yeah, we are very flexible. Our son can marry you. You want 2 daughters? You want 10 daughters? Take all the daughters. Again, it was fun, it makes you laugh, but do we really care? Do we really care? No, we don't. The biggest shock of the whole show was not a shock at all. And again, I was right, then I was wrong, then I was right. This is getting so confusing, but Brett's song was Ro. And if you don't know who Ro, R-O-H is, Ro is the hair of Pavel. Ta-da! He's the bad guy of all bad guys, and I guess season 2 is supposed to be about taking down Pavel. Netflix, don't do it. All right, my opinion about the whole show goes as follows. It's entertaining, but you have to turn off your brain. Like, the problem is that the show takes itself too seriously, much more seriously than the story is about. So it goes in a direction that the story should not even take to begin with. And because it went in that direction, now you kind of like force things into place. And to do that, you create a character here. You force a character to move from Mongolia for like 1 episode. You know, you create events and things like that. Oh, before I forget, let me just say the vagrant couple ending. Again, spoiler. It was weird. At best, it was weird. And I guess it was supposed to be like, oh, she got her revenge at the end. Go watch it. Tell me, if you watched it, tell me what you thought about the end of the vagrant couple specifically. It was a little weird to me, yeah, I have to say. Going back to what the show did best is ruining it. It ruined my idea of what Namsoon was about, and also now there is the potential of a strong guy coming into play because of the Y gene modification or something or another. Anyways, the whole thing is just, yeah, the whole show was just taking itself too seriously. It did a lot of things it needed not to do. Poor writing, in my opinion. Could I do better? I don't know. Should I try? And as for anything else, I think that's where I stand with this show. Would I recommend the show? Probably not. I wouldn't. It would not be on my list of recommendation for shows, but watching this really definitely made me really appreciate the bongsoon, and all the things that I was like tired of in the bongsoon almost shine bright like a diamond in this one, because it was like, oh, I wish the bongsoon was here. And her relationship, that was actually a relationship with a guy, you know, they struggled, but it was a relationship. I was frustrated with her, but it was a relationship. Here it's like, it's still not a relationship to me. Out of all the actors, I think Chick is the best one, and the acting fell flat. The show was so below standard for me that I don't even remember much of the music. Oh yeah, that was the super power kind of thing. That was supposed to be like a typical K-pop song. I didn't like it. I didn't care for the music much. But then again, I didn't care for the story, so there was nothing really to attach me to the music here. Yeah, I didn't care for the music. I didn't care for the acting much. I didn't care for the storyline much. The show tried to do something that it had no business doing, in my opinion. And it's still trying to do that by on like bad guy number 2 escape, and then opening the door for a second season and bringing in new characters we don't care about. On the side of relationships, because that's the only thing that have some semblance of something to grasp here. On the side of relationships, I think it's important to look at the aspect that we have seen and understand that this is the show to not follow. In terms of like how you handle your family, the responsibility you put on yourself oftentimes may not be appropriate. You are not the savior of the world. Yes, you want to leave the world a better place than you found it, but you are not the savior of the world. And having a savior complex can make it harder for you, and all the people around you actually. So I say that because it seems to run mother-daughter have that clear, like, no, I will stop it, I'm the one to do it. And I'm like, wait, at the end of the show you see how mother reached out to a different guy, and I'm like, wait, you had other people there, right? But it had to be you. And I don't even know how many times mother say I will kill him and didn't do anything. But Chris, savior complex was definitely one of those things. The relationships between mom and dad to me still is ridiculous to the uttermost. At the end, not them at the table talking about, oh, we will talk later. No, I mean, no. And then there is a relationship that is still not a relationship between Hishik and Namsoon. I already talked about that. I would say that the relationship that you can learn the most from was the relationship between Ryushio and Namsoon. Crazy. More like the person, the character you can learn the most from in this whole show, in my opinion, at this point, it was a show by Ryushio. And he really played well all the issues that you can find about a lot of relationships. He seems so obsessed about the girl that if you don't sit in the lane of obsession and him really just like tuning in on one thing, it's easy to see it as like he loves her to like the moon and back. Do you get what I'm saying? And so it's like, it's very important when you see that. To me, again, I already said that in the previous recording here, but it's very important to see that certain things can be red flags, and a wholesome approach when you are looking into somebody, when you are starting a relationship, is very important. You can see in this case that as soon as it was like she betrayed me, it was like a flip. It went from you are all that I like, I need to kill anyone that is closely anyhow related to you. It became that really vengeful spirit. And in that sense, I'm like, that's why you need to be careful. That's how like relationship that looked to be like is all about me turned into very abusive relationship real quick. And so to me, those are signs where it's like, can he be his own person? Is he his character that he shows me? Is that really the character that he has overall, or is it just the character that he shows me? In another word, is he actually nice to his family? Is he actually nice to his friends? You know, is he actually a caring, giving person, or is it just that he only cares about me? He only gives to me. I am his center. I am the point of contact between him and heaven. Like a balanced approach. The moment you see signs of that, I'm not saying it is, but there is potential for abuse. Because you are human, you will fail him. When you fail him, what do? What are the consequences that come with that? And that's the other thing. You want to see, how does that person handle it when people rub him wrong? Ryushio just killed everybody. You don't want to be with that person, right? Because you will rub him wrong at some point too. Food for thought. I thought I would leave it with at least one lesson learned from this show, because yeah, this was a fail, guys. So moving on to happier things. It's almost Christmas. What should we watch for Christmas? Also, what should we talk about next time? I have ideas. In the last video, if you go back to the last video, I have a comment where I give you 3 options. If you don't like any of the options that I gave you, please comment below, what should I talk about? What show should I cover? What show should I review? Where should we go? Do you want to talk about more characters, more shows? I actually like talking about shows. Let's do that more. I'm excited just because of the festive season, guys. And K-drama is never ending. As soon as one K-drama ends, another one starts. So we are in here for a long ride. And I love you people because you are here with me. Thank you for stopping by. Comment below what you want me to review next. Congratulations on making it to the end of Stronggirlnamsoon. My review overall still stands a 3 out of 10 for the show overall. It could have been done better. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Nice try though. Netflix, now stop it. Yeah. Okay, this is completely parentheses. Last time I talked about animes, And I mentioned how Netflix keep butchering animes. They are trying to do a Yu Hakusho. Can you tell Netflix to not do it? Can we tell Netflix to like just not? Just don't do it. Please. Don't do it. Thank you for stopping by. I love you. I will see you next time. Stay safe. Bye.